you're 28. You probably don't have those two spells.
10d plus.
38.
Any aids?
38. Okay.
Any aids?
No one else seems to be interested in. All right, here are the requirements to craft a mithril golem.
Oh, the monies! The monies!
So the creator must be level 18th. That's a special requirement that is explicitly called out.
So I can't do this until I'm 18.
No, it just means that it's really, really hard. So the DC would be 15 plus 18. Do you have Wish as a spell?
No.
Do you have,
what level is Wish?
Do you have 9th? Do you have Polymorph any object as a spell?
I don't know what level that is. I don't have that spell.
8th.
But as mythic points, if I ever use mythic points.
Animate objects is a 6. I think you've got that one, and you could do
polymorph any object.
You could do haste. Okay. So the DC to craft this golem would be 45.
So DC to craft golem. Well, if it's a siege engine, I have a plus 40. But it's not. So what the hell would this thing be under?
Armor?
Craft armor. I have a plus 36. Crafter's fortune is plus 5. Makes it a 41. A couple of aids from my dudes, and we're
And
hit
once
50,
you
no
leveled,
problem.
you could do polymorph any object because it's a common spell, so you could reduce it by 5. So when you're 15th level, you can, with enough money, fix this thing.
Thogrim's aids also give him like a plus 10 back at the forge.
G1 falls underneath the caretaker's command.
Yep, he'll give him the rod. Say, use them as you see fit. When this place is now back up on its legs, you can return him. Okay. I can put him back together. Your golem, but it'll require quite a bit of money, quite a bit of gold.
Any friend of Brennos is a friend of mine, says the caretaker.
Gives him a thumbs up with his left hand.
Do not worry. We will not allow such incursions in this temple ever again. They caught me by surprise. I had grown complacent. The portal has not been used in years. And only divine servants of our deities have ever deigned step through the portal from there to here. I was not aware of the Githyanki threat.
Good luck with that,
you hear some githzerai like murmuring about how these humanoids are foolish. You know, like.
So, did you, Zerth? What did you see on the other side? Are you ready to share the memory?
You'll be happy to know that there were no Githyanki ships or skiffs or barges.
Sunny will turn into, like, actual Sunny?
Yep. The Zerth stops and he's, like, looking at Sunny.
Hello. All right. If you could share the location of the specific spot, just in case I end up on the Astral Plane.
You will find the body indeed of a dead god. However, it has been picked clean. It has been there for some time. There are creatures that would feed upon such. There are desiccations that happened over time. There are other, more foul rites that could have been performed. Still, the body is a desiccated husk. It is inside that husk's rib cage, where the portal, the rift, will place you. The caretaker's thinking. There is a secret, perhaps. It is not a secret to you. Zerth, you said your title was? Yes, I am Zerth. One who has followed the ways of Zerthamon.
Zerthmog?
Zerthamon.
Zerthamon.
Yes. There's a secret that the caretakers do pass down. That if you are about to share the view of it, that you are about to show the view of one of Moradin's dead sons.
Sorry, come again?
Bodies of the gods lie adrift in the Astral Plane, do they not? Yes. If one knows where to look. And this depiction, this portal, leads to the corpse of our All-Father's son.
One of Moradin's sons is the corpse on the other side.
A very old son, but Moradin is a very old deity. Early in their family history, it must have been. His name is no longer known to us, for he is dead.
I want to pass through before you lock it. I mean, it won't come back, but before you lock it as well. But I want to see this thing.
There is nothing holy remaining of this place, says the Zerth. It has been picked clean. It is dangerous. Shades of shades may still dwell there. Even the Githyanki know not to dwell where death resides. There is nothing to be gained, says the Zerth.
There is no map prepared.
There is always something to be gained. As Ahmed calls Adam's bluff. Well, you forced me, didn't you? How do you get back? How does it work? How do you get through? How do you get back?
You can walk back, but I did not come back this way. I had to go to another spot in the plains. You can walk back.
Okay. Brennos, who is worshipping Moradin on this day, as we're bringing the Moradin priest back and trying to bring the Moradin temple to heal, wants to go through and see this dead god. Just checking to see if I have any useful. Probably worshipping Moradin. From a practical sense, he doesn't bring the best domains to the party. Okay. So. He will. I think he's just gonna try to walk through.
Okay.
Make himself a hero and try to walk through.
Do you have a way back?
You said walk through.
If it does not work, you should always have a contingency plan. You could just murmur of like, oh, like, these people don't know, like amongst the githzerai.
Sunny will. Of course I do. Sunny, get on my shoulder. Yeah, Brennos could I could teleport. Sunny will turn into a bat. Um, Domid, do you want to do you? Not trying to force anything, but do you want to come through the portal as well with one of your characters, just in case there's a thing on the other side that creates adventure?
Yeah, which one? I'll take G1. I'll be right back. No.
Send the stupid golem with
Comes back like just legs walk back in like, no, it's fine. No, Cog will come with you. He'll drink a mutagen. He'll drink a mutagen, a shield, bark skin. It's like protection from energy, protection from
Are you like way over
right.
it yet?
I'm gonna take a quick bio break. I might run a minute ad break here.
I'm gonna quickly grab a snacky poo and some water.
Okay. Yeah, if you could watch the stream, Ahmed, that'd be awesome.
Hello, stream. It is I, Ahmed. Yeah, this is quite interesting. So our idea was we have 2 scrolls. One is going to hold this place down for 15 days. That's the caster level of the scroll. And then during those 15 days we level, scribble down the scroll because we're going to get our 8th circles at that point, and then we can cast it and make it. I think we can make it permanent. Let's check on permanency. Permanency. If not, then I don't know. But at least we have the spell now. Hence, that's why I wanted Thogrim to at least level up. Permanency. Ooh. Let's see, I can see. Testing. Yeah, no, but so I want to get Thogrim to at least be able to cast it. And let's see, permanency. I don't know if I can actually do lock. No, it's not here. Dimensional. Nope. It's not part of the list that can be made permanent. There's a nice list of all these spells that can make permanent, like Scene Viz that we put up on our characters. This is not one of them. So I don't really know what the... Yeah. At least get the spell, and we'll be able to cast it, every 2 weeks, I guess. But, yeah, that's the idea. And then, this is still downtime, by the way. We haven't started the next, like the next chapter. This is just stuff that's happening while we're taking care of stuff. Our million gold pieces that we got. TPK. Perfect. Thanks, Fox. An angry god. Yeah, we're getting to the level where we're probably getting close to, not angry gods, but angry, powerful things out there. Yeah, it is. It is, Fox. Officially, it's not, but it is a chapter. But it's officially not a chapter. That's good times. There were a couple of times that my characters almost died, especially the last mission, which was scary. Oh, Monty's back.
Mm-hmm. Having a crunchy snack.
Crunchy snack. Okay, you entertain. I'll be right back. I got hungry now.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like the really basic spells are cast before crossing, like Mage Armor and Seed Visibility. Those sorts of ones. Is my camera busted?
It is off.
Weird.
Very weird.
Hello.
Yeah, it has been a good job at challenging the party. I threw some really dangerous stuff at them.
My camera shows on, but there it goes. I've got protein ice cream and protein milk. If you put the word protein in front of something, Adam, like, I'll buy that one, and it could be trash. And it's like, oh. You actually have to read the packages.
You know what? I'm just going to find a dead dwarf corpse and just make it huge.
Big! Well, because if there's, like, it's been picked clean, it's like, if there's anything left, like a sliver of bone from a dead son of Morden is like Brennos wants like a pebble from the beach.
There's a bunch of dead dwarves in Lord of the Rings, the first one, when they go through Khazad-dûm.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, I think we found it.
Where we learn about the sometimes where it becomes canon that dwarves aren't very good at riddles. Speak, friend, and enter.
I hate that type of image file. The web peas are
Web peas?
are annoying.
Yep.
You gotta, yeah. They just don't act like other image files. Super dumb. All right, tool, map, new map, background, texture. That looks cool. Do I have stars? No, I have black. Starfield? Yeah, there we go. Map. All right, this was also not the plan.
Ahmed over there being like, the map isn't made. Like, if you say that, that means I have to, man. Well, it's the like, it's a descent, like an actual descendant of Mordins out there. It's like, how do you like, you know, is it going to be one of those don't meet your heroes? Well, probably.
That was surprisingly simple to make. Tool, map, rename it. This is Astral Plane. And dead dwarven deity.
The dwarves escape through his belly button. It's awesome as shit.
Once we find out how wee you guys are. Mountainroot Temple, chamber, copy, paste. Two.
Oh, we're tiny. Oh, what are the sizes of it? We would dance on a tooth. We're the size of a tooth. We are the correct size. Look at that, Ahmed.
All right.
Look at it.
All the glory.
The group of you steps through a portal. You end up kind of
in a pool on the other side. It's like you step into the pool and you're stepping out. Like once you go all the way in, you're stepping out on the other side. It's a little disorienting. The first thing that you see as you exit is a strange starry field with odd lights that appear and disappear, almost like they're like clouds of different colored lights, like nebula almost. There are parts that are misty or where the starlight gets so dense that you can't quite see through. There seems to be things streaking through the starry filled sky, and then others that are just hazy, like light bends, and you're not able to see very far. You at first don't understand what you're standing in, but then you realize that you're in a massive chamber whose support structures are the inside ribs of the desiccating god's corpse. As brave Brennos, Sunny, and Cog step through the portal at the Mountainroot Temple and are upon the desiccating body of a tremendously sized corpse.
Wow.
Something is weird. Brennos, you didn't, because this day was like a lot of cleanup and the surgery happened earlier today, you were really hungry. When you actually step into the Astral Plane, you're no longer hungry.
Brennos looks at the two weirdos with him. There's nobody to...
Cog doesn't get hungry.
And Sunny doesn't eat, really.
He's got a ring of sustenance or whatever.
He's got a ring of sustenance. Either you two feel strange.
Does Cog feel strange?
Cog? Cog, you have like an internal chronometer that has just
needs to be winded.
that has just stopped.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I did.
If I stop moving, just bring me back.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Like, you have a crank, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, your gear has stopped moving. You still have all the kinetic energy that is there, but the gear's not moving.
For those who don't remember, because we haven't talked about it in probably a year and a half, Cog actually has a crank. He has to crank every...
No, I have a crank, but I also have one that auto cranks.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's self-winding. I don't have to do anything, but just in case. Don't leave me here.
Immediately you surmise that there's something weird about time? And then Brennos, you're like, you're not hungry here. Do all creatures feel this way? You don't know. The two weirdos you brought with you.
Two jackasses don't get hungry. Okay.
Immediately, Brennos, you know that you're in a dangerous spot. In that the flesh of your god is still clinging to its bones, but it's like gray, almost stone-like. You're still inside of its cavity, like there are no organs left. Like there's nothing. You can see almost all the way up to its neck, which is this bush. No, it's the god's beard.
Okay. How far away is the beard?
Oh, you could fly up through to get to the beard, maybe about 300 feet away.
Okay. Gonna.
There are shadowy things that are clinging onto the ribs. You can see them flitting around.
Oh, those are probably... We're gonna throw up some like death words just in case.
Okay.
You know, just being like normal. All death words on all three. Sonny's gonna ready a sunbeam if shadowy things come forward. Screw you, boyo. Okay, Brennos would like to try to get a piece of the beard.
Yeah. I don't know if Cog can cut a piece off. +6. We have a +6 blade or +6.
Brennos has a +6 big ass sword.
All right, Adam, you want to give me your percentile roll?
Sure. In the middle, 43.
Okay. Oh, I just need to take a quick look at the other properties of Astral Plane.
Mark, animate that shit. If I had a necromancer, that's what I'd be trying to do, my man.
Okay, so is Brennos walking?
Yes.
Okay, Brennos
Fly spells all around.
Brennos notices that wait, what?
Astral Plane rules. I haven't read them in 10 years.
Oh, I gotta double check on this one. Astral Plane Manual of Planes 3.5, which is basically the rules for our planes. Hey, look, the internet provided. All right, well, Brennos, when you take a step after you're getting into the pool, you realize that there's something wrong with down, and you just start floating.
Oh, look at that. So he's gonna bust out some fly spells just to fix people's brains.
Okay. You now realize, after casting a couple of spells, all spells and spell-like abilities used within the astral may be employed as if they were improved by the Quicken spell feat.
Wee. Don't fight casters here.
As you manage somehow
Like one round, all three flies are
all
up.
3 fly spells up. The gravity you start to get a handle of, it's like you're choosing your up.
Mm-hmm.
Objects and creatures with no intelligence score cannot move in the astral plane. So you're like willing yourself forward. At first, Brenno's like, I'm falling,
Oh!
and Brenno's like zips ahead because he ends up falling towards where he was trying to going, and then eventually he like stops himself with his fly spell. Sunny and Cog following.
Yep. Let's stay close, Sonny. This place is
Do you know what are not spells though? Potions.
Ooh.
yeah.
It does say spell-like abilities. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I saw this on one source. I wanted to look at a second source to make sure
it was there.
Yeah,
That's
that's
correct.
good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I have run one adventure through the astral, and I was in my brain. I'm like, I remember there was rules, and I made some extra ones up, and I add them in. I'm trying to remember which ones are Adam's brain rules versus Okay. We're trying to basically sneak up on the... we're stealthing forward to try to get to the beard.
Okay, you are now in the chest cavity of a dead dwarven deity. According to the caretaker of the Mountainroot Temple, this was a son of Morden that died long ago. You are now hearing creatures talk to you in Dwarven, although their accents are strange, perhaps archaic.
Okay. We're saying a prayer to Morden.
What is this? Dead? No, not dead.
There's like a council of dwarven shades or something. They seem to be a little bit shy, like you could see them peeking around ribs and then kind of ducking back.
What brings you here? Why are you here?
I am Brennos, worshipper of the Morden Shaman, and I have come to find proof of one of Moradin's lost children.
Proof. He seeks proof. Why does one who has faith require proof? Are not the spells you are granted, are not the gifts of the divine enough proof for you?
I do not need proof of Moradin. I want to know more about his lost son.
His son is dead. What more is there to know?
What was his name? What was his place?
He is dead.
I am a worshipper of all the Moradin Shaman, including he.
Then you should know his name.
Well, that's the quandary now, isn't it?
To be dead as a god is to have no more worshippers, no more power. The light has gone out. Even if you were to speak his name, such flames could not be rekindled.
Well, if I knew his name, then he'd have worshippers then, wouldn't he?
The flame is out. We have looked. We have tried.
There's more fire yet to burn in the souls of mortals.
Speak for yourself. I am not here to rekindle.
Oh, well. Which direction did that guy come from?
It's just
that one's asshole.
Yeah, there's a bunch of...
Asshole dwarf.
Every family's got one.
You do not belong here.
I, Brennos of the Morden Shaman, will take a bit of beard and go.
You seek to defile.
Seek to discover. Seek to preserve. Not let it just float out here in the astral well. Scavengers and mongers and pirates and shite take what they want.
And why?
Where's his innards? We're inside a divine being. Defiled.
Gone. Long before we got here.
Then maybe you don't belong.
He is here. He is here to collect us. We will not go.
You wouldn't happen to be on death, would you, Sonny?
We hide here. This is our home. How dare you trespass? We should make him join us so we can understand.
So all spells and spell-like abilities are quickened in the astral.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Son beat the shit out of you.
All right. There were at least 6 voices.
Oh, there were 6 voices? Okay.
Yeah. slowly orbiting in around you. Just rename this one. This is not Modra Shadow. This is Shadow Dwarf.
Okay, Ahmed, you've got flies and death wars.
Great, Brennos. Fantastic.
It shouldn't be here.
Careful, they shine! They shine! They should not be here! We shall make them. We shall make use of their flesh. No, he is a worshipper of the morning salmon. His faith has been shook. Gods can die. Why should we go to their realm if gods can die?
Because we give them power and they protect us.
That's right. We give our lives to them.
And they give theirs in return. Now, out of the way, vile things. You bother me.
I closed a tab that I didn't want to. Okay. Initiative, I think. I think Brennos has made friends here.
Yeah, he's tried. He did his best. He
Sunny,
did his hardest.
are you sticking to Cog?
Yes.
Are you on top of Cog? Can Cog move and you're stuck to him, or?
Yeah. Okay, so Brennos made himself a hero. So that's a +2 initiative. Do you want us to roll, or are we just using the combat sheet?
You roll. Yeah.
Okay. So 28 initiative for Brennos.
Whew.
The important one is Sunny. Let's see what you get, Sunny.
33 Cog.
Okay, the shadowy creature's got 19.
Okay, Sunny has a +11, and he needs to beat the shadowy creatures. 28!
Alright, so it's Brennos, Cog, Sunny,
Yep.
and then shadowy creatures.
Yes.
Living in the... Hiding in the...
Hiding in the body of one of Morden's sons, who they won't tell me his name. No, you need to go to your afterlife, buddies. you chose this, so you now get to be nothing. That's your afterlife. Suck it. Yeah.
Okay, Sunny, you can see some of them bristling with magic, like they're going to start casting spells.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay.
Who's bristling? Are they all?
Yep.
I blame you, Brennos. I blame you.
All right. So, one of these guys. One of these guys.
Brennos, what are you doing?
We are judging judging this whole thing unacceptable, we are. What's interesting is because all casters actually are quickened, right?
Yeah, all spells and spell-like abilities.
So, like, I could, like, the buffs are also, like... Alright, so, Divine Power gets cast because it's a little bit better than...
Look out! Look out!
Okay, which one is the nasally white wiener voice?
Which one?
The one who keeps, like, we should worship them anyway.
This one.
That one.
Evil one. The one that was not here, the one that was here just to hide, is what he said.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to... So we got a free move, or we got Righteous Might. We are going to...
Okay, so you're
sorry, Divine Power.
Okay.
Divine Power is the main thing. And then on top of Divine Power, we are going to Bane Undead. So we're going to... The Bane Undead is the next action.
His sword, it burns!
And then we're going to fly up to it and whack it with the birdie sword.
Why is Brennos going first again?
With some rage.
Is it him that got the 33?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not Brennan.
It's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll delay till Brennos is done.
Okay. All right. Watch to see what he does.
Somehow you got off all these... Wait, so how did you do a spell and then move and...
Divine Power gives you an extra attack, like haste.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay.
What did Sunny get?
Two spells, a move, and an attack. Okay.
Yep. All right. So
The light it burns.
11. The weapon is plus 12. There is a morale bonus plus 2. There is a luck bonus of plus 4. Apologies. The numbers on Brennos has combat numbers. I think the attack roll part shouldn't matter too much against these sorts of things, unless they're very much a problem. And that's nothing saying that it can't be very much a problem. All right, so natural 1.
Nice.
61 would have hit. I'm assuming.
They suck.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
61 would have hit.
They are losers.
You'll pay for that.
All right,
Cog will
Cog.
go.
Sunny, are you staying on Cog's hat, or are you...
We'll stay on Cog's hat.
Okay.
I can't dimensional hop with you on my hat.
Well, then I don't.
They're
stay.
also floating around in the middle of the cavern.
That's the other
Dimensional
question
hops
is
are-
like, they're useless because there's nothing to land on.
Yep. In the middle of the rib cage, you dimensional hop along the bottom of it.
Okay.
Not an
Any of
option
them
here.
look... Sorry?
Not an option here. They're all starting to cast spells.
Pew! Flurry.
Okay, so you fly over to one.
Stay away! Stay away!
No. Wait, you get to go...
That's the correct answer.
You get to go... Do you have any spells that you want to give me, Sonny? Or anything you want to cast useful that I should wait for?
Depends on how this turns out.
All right. Alrighty then. Not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay.
Shadowy things, whatever.
42, 38.
both hits. You've got heart seeking, but they don't have hearts, so I'm going to roll D5s.
Images?
Nope. 20% chance miss.
Okay, and then
You hit twice.
it's
Oh, 20% miss chance. Okay, I was like 20% chance. Like
Your heart seeker doesn't get through them. They don't have hearts.
what does the sneak attack power do against this? The mythic sneak attack.
These creatures are not mythic.
Mm-hmm.
Although I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still technically downtime. We won't do the mythic things during downtime. I think that first hit sneak attacks it.
Mm-hmm.
okay. 17, 20, 32. These are undead.
If the creature is not flanked,
Oh, I forgot to add this.
you spend 1 mythic point if you want to sneak attack a creature that is immune to sneaks. So you could spend a mythic to sneak attack it.
I think I'm just gonna beat the living crap out of it.
Okay.
32, 34. 34. Right on. -1, +1. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Copy. Pasta. So the first hit does... no sneak, you said. Crap.
Right.
Sorry. No sneak. Damn it.
Well, it's 11. It's 11 from the sneak, and then the non-lethal doesn't affect.
It's not non-lethal. This is Bane.
Oh,
Yeah, and
so-
I'm gonna repaste your sneak attack because wherever you copied it from or it is not the right text. You combine 2 sentences into one.
34
Yeah.
plus 11 is 45 plus 52.
7.
So 52 damage.
52. Yeah.
Likely divide by 2.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming it's they're incorporeal.
When sneaking, yeah, okay. So the first attack each round against a non-mythic creature, you could apply sneak, but all the same conditions are even if the creature is not flanked or denied its dex. When striking a creature that is immune to sneak or negates sneak, like fortification, you spend 1 mythic point to deal that sneak damage. All right, so you could spend a mythic point if you wanted that damage.
But it's only for that one attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's-
Are your weapons ghost touch?
No.
All right, so 69 becomes 35. 4.
Not worth it.
Okay, a small tear of the creature comes off of it. It's still got a lot of oomph left.
Okay. Second hit is 51, becomes 25.
Okay,
And optionally, you could spend another mythic point to get another decent, like, sneak attack. Because
There's not much
Yeah.
bonus to having a mythic point
so
added there.
25 damage on the next attack.
yep.
Is this full route? Like, or was this sneak surprise?
It's full round.
Okay, let's second set.
Okay, so that was a flurry.
That was a
Then
flurry,
then
a
you
second
move,
flurry.
You've got another flurry. Okay.
Yeah. 27 plus 28.
He's tearing me apart.
27, 34,
27 is a miss. 37 is it.
37. Yeah. Okay. So D20, D5.
Are they flat-footed?
Yeah, I guess
They're
yeah,
shadows,
yeah.
so they
Yeah,
can't.
they're
ACs
flat-footed.
can't be
Never
that.
mind. That first one. That first one got it.
All right. So I'll just.
Yeah.
So 68.
They're gonna be a problem in a second.
4.
Cog, you're not walking around with 20 damage, right? Your token
No.
says 20 damage.
108, 54 damage.
54 damage. Okay, that's 109, 113. It's got single-digit hit points left.
No, I gotta use the mythic point to fuck it up. I don't have many to start off with, so.
Okay, so that was Brennos, Cog, Sunny.
Okay. Well, isn't this interesting? Okay.
Oh, oh no, I can't use a key point anymore. One of them is free. Crap.
So, there is.
Can you throw a key point, an attack?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not hasted.
Not hasted. Do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of him.
Then you stick your foot through him.
28 would. It's not a good bonus, but 33. Yes.
Hits, and you do more than 7 damage, or 14 damage, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
I do 25 damage.
You destroy it. You basically put your foot through the shadowy thing. It rips to little shadowy ribbons that goes off in all directions.
Okay. Okay.
No!
So-
They've killed one of us.
Sunny will activate his cloak to get an extra move action.
And get off, Cog, you bastard.
and move over here. We're trying to.
Not die.
We're targeting our spells, so we're.
We used a mythic point there.
Okay. I am going to quicken attack with the sunbeam.
Okay. What's the? Is it a ray or is it an area?
It is an area,
Okay. What area do you
Nice.
60-foot line.
get? So you're getting 2 of them.
Getting to them. Yep. Okay. Reflex negates blindness. Reflex half, and then their shadows. So I think they're just destroyed by this if they fail their reflex save.
Shadows don't have light sensitivity.
So if the creature has anything that affects it from being it's just a
I
bunch
think
of damage.
wraiths do. They just take damage as per undead.
Okay, cool.
Okay. They're a little bit zippy. (22 and 16).
Okay, so on this round they take 54 damage.
What kind of damage is it?
It is light damage.
Okay, I'm gonna rule that light damage does full damage to incorporeal shadow creatures. So
It makes sense. Like
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, they're also blind.
Can't see.
Okay. We are then going to. So we've used one of our 3 actions because we used the extra action to move.
They're hurt, almost bloodied.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more times you could do your sunbeams.
This cast. Well, so after when you cast a spell, you get a free sunbeam,
I see.
and then it's a standard action to shoot another sunbeam normally. I don't know what that action is.
It's now a move action because it's quickened. All spells are quickened.
All spells are quickened, so I could.
Now, under quicken spell, does that mean you have? Can you cast more than? In our 3 action system, we said that you can cast.
You can just blow your.
Okay, so you could keep on whipping these things off if you want.
Well, your mythic points.
Blow your mythic points. Exactly.
Now you are at an iterative attack penalty, I think.
But it's Ray, so it's
reflex.
a
Okay.
AOE.
All right.
So, all right. So he could blast these ones again, or he could try to make more blind. If I move and I do that, then spells will be cast at me, and I don't like spells being cast at me. So he's gonna fly.
Make 2 more blind.
That's the idea. Please,
Be one of them that can cast.
please work. We're gonna fly over here,
Yep. Another lance of light hitting 2 of them.
and then another lance of light hits 2 of them.
All right. You can make
Flick saves.
25 and 22.
They're blind!
No.
It's only 35 damage, but they're blind!
Nice.
Why?
Welcome
Tell
to the
me
disco.
They've come for our souls.
It's time for you all to rest.
I've come for your souls.
All right, I think it's their turn. Well, he saw where you were, Sonny. He's
Can't see me.
they're all going at the same time.
Yep.
So we got this one.
Yep.
Okay, you killed one.
Yep.
You missed like an idiot.
You're just a big dog.
And you blasted 4 of us with a horrible light. Sonny, there is a targeted dispel against your death ward that is going
Okay, is
off.
it a dispel or greater dispel?
It is a dispel magic.
Okay. So Sunny has a ring of counterspell that has greater dispel magic in it.
Okay.
So it doesn't work.
Got it. This thing is an 11th level caster, so I just roll a d20 to see what level of spell goes away.
Fail.
5th
Fail.
level spell.
Fail. The power of Moradin protects you.
This shadow dwarf goes flying over to this guy, and he's helping this one aim an area dispel magic where Sunny is. Now this this will just take the most powerful spell off of you.
Yeah.
5th level.
Okay, we're good.
This one is attacking Brennos. Brennos, do you have a death ward on?
Yes.
Bastards.
The word shadow was used like 18 times before the fight started.
What's your touch AC, Brennos?
He's no good. He's very
He's
easy.
not good.
Very easy to do. Brennos' touch AC right now is 17. Great many touching.
Okay, you would have been hit 3 times, 1 crit. Death ward stops this, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. This shadow knows where where Cog and Brennos are, because they didn't move. Oh, you guys are so far apart that you can't get hit by more than one. All right, so Brennos is the one that's getting tagged with a area dispel.
Okay.
16th level magic. Your highest level spell is down.
My God. Actually, it's my Actually, I have to roll.
Divine.
Shit.
Divine
Hero?
power is 4th,
And
and
so
death
it's-
ward's 4th. So.
Yep. One is death ward. No, it's a good thing they did it that order. They'll never know.
And then it goes down. This thing's just floating aimlessly forward. After casting its spell, let me check its senses.
Wraiths would have life sense. I
Yep.
don't think these things do.
Yeah, it's just
Buddy!
Can't see, but we can feel. Find their souls. The souls will be so warm. We can make them cold.
Yeah, too long on this world. Too long.
Too many things along with you.
all right. Brennos.
All right. Here's the question: can Brennos hit a blind shadow? Okay, so you know what?
If you roll a
Brennos-
1, just walk through the portal.
Brennos is going to use his round of moment of clarity.
Yep.
He's going to use a swift action because he has to declare at the beginning of the round. Use a swift action to cast a death ward again. Because no. Don't drink my strength, bro.
Well, it's quickened.
Yeah, it's one action. I now have 3 attacks, so I'm going to attack it till it's destroyed. Without, but I don't get my rage, so I miss out on some damage and some bonus to hit. Okay. So it is plus 39 to hit. AC 57.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's 47. Okay, so it's 66 plus 47 divided by 2. So 66 damage becomes 33 damage.
Okay, 33, 87 damage. It's still there.
Okay, we'll attack with our haste attack, or our iterative attack. I roll a natural 1. This is AC 38 against the blind, flat-footed.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and then I will use my tertiary attack. And
it's diving back into shadows and that sort of thing. For the one hit that you did do, you didn't get through its. You don't have any way through its blur, right?
No.
Okay.
AC 39 on the last attack.
That's a hit. Also a hit.
70 damage, becoming 35 damage.
35. 35 is 117, and 5 is 123. You destroy it. Brennos' attacks are just so vicious that you shred the awful shadow into nothingness. No! Its tatters go bleeding away.
The longer you stay, the more of you will kill. The more of your souls we'll just take with us. Delicious.
Okay.
It's like
Cog?
oh right, they can't get scared. This one can't see. And low. Now we don't have to move twice. Flurry on this guy.
Hey, give my head back.
Flurry on this guy.
Flurry on the
flurry
one that's actually like pointing the hand of the other shadow.
Yeah, let's get the guy who's capable.
Don't hit me! Don't hit me! We're in a god's presence!
So it is plus
Tell
5.
me his name.
How dare you bring violence here!
Violence.
Hey, we ain't having that shit.
43.
Yeah, you're beating up the shadow stuff. 2, 5.
I think they need 4 flurries.
Well, the one's wounded, so you might if you get lucky on your damage roll, you'll knock the first
Yeah,
one.
The guy
this one is not.
I'm hitting the guy who's not damaged.
That's what I'm saying. If you get lucky on your damage roll, you might have 1 extra punch to punch the other guy.
So the next one is 27, 22. So the second set of flurries. Natural 1, of course. And so one of them hit. Let's check the first one. See, it's not confirmed. 35. Would 35 have hit?
Mm-hmm. So
Good.
so far you're at 3 hits.
3 hits, and I'm going to throw a key point.
And it's a miss.
Which one's that?
The key
Third
point.
hit? A key point? Okay.
You still need to roll a d20 to see if it's a 1.
Yeah.
2 d20s. There you go.
Ooh.
All right, 3 hits.
Mythic point.
For what?
Sneak.
Okay. Yep.
Do they have strength scores?
Nope.
Fall unconscious?
Nope.
The
No, they don't
first
have a
punch,
0
nothing
score.
missed
They
out
have
of
a
you.
nothing score.
the first 2 are mythic points. 160 becomes 80.
Okay, it's still up.
Yep. Then 2 more hits without.
Oh, you gotta break 80.
No, one more.
120. So you need
34. 2d8 plus 34 plus 2d6. Sure. Plus 76. 3 mythic points. 72 is 36.
okay. It's got 116 hit points. 4 left.
I roll a. Can I add a d6?
No. Sunny, what are you doing? Where is he?
Well,
Such
You're
a
go-
shiny thing for a little creature.
They definitely saw your blazing death wards. You get the sense that death ward is.
they don't like Death Ward.
Yeah.
I'm going to blast these two again,
Okay.
twice more. I'm just going to go for both of them 'cause
Massive
I need-
lightning strokes of from the outside. The god's body is lighting up with these flashes, and you can see through the desiccated parts of the corpse and like the head. These light flashes. So if anything is watching this battle, they know that
something's happening.
something's
yes.
happening. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Food has arrived.
Mm.
It's dinner time.
So 2 sets of reflex saves just to see versus the damage.
Okay, we'll do the first 2 and the closest one.
Okay.
26, 29, 24, and 19.
I think the 29 makes it. 29 makes one of them. So it's 43 damage on the first one. On this one, the one guy made it's 53.
Okay, so 78 and half is 26. 90, 104 damage on the first one. And the other one took the full 96
Which kills
damage,
it.
which kills it. Yep.
Okay. We're then going to use our last action to cast the anti-corporeal shell.
Oh, they're getting a little closer, are they?
Yeah, we're just going to cast it so it'll come off the back corner so they can't get any closer.
It's 10-foot area?
It's a 10-foot radius, but it'll be on the back corner.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
yeah.
If you zoom in and out, you got it.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah,
They're pissed off because they're bumping into this thing. Shadows. Well, I
Oh,
think-
the sunbeam's out of charges. I'll have to cast it again.
yeah, they end up flying around your bubble a little bit.
Problems? Can't touch me.
They can't see anything either.
There must be a way in.
Little clashes of light every time they try to attack your barrier, just causing more of a light show for anything out in the area of the Astral
Don't worry,
Plane.
beard comes off quick.
This shadow dwarf can see. He's going to cast offensively.
Got a cog up into your grill.
The DC would be
Hey, girl.
21. He made it. Okay, he's trying to dispel your.
Who is your in this case?
He's trying to dispel Cog's
Okay.
Death Ward. Death Ward does not go down. All right, we'll try it again because
Quick. And
spells.
explosive.
Woo! He got the DC right on, and the level of the spell is 11th. You're a 14th level caster. Okay. They must be sorcerers or something.
They read from the book.
12th level magic. Nope. He tries 3 times to get your death ward down.
You know you're going to die now, right? How does it feel for the second time?
Already dead.
Well, it's unfortunate for you.
This existence has nothing for me.
Should have left us alone.
You should not have come here.
This is mercy.
Only death resides within death that watches death.
Alright, I'm confused now. Kill him. Get him.
Brennos, what are you doing?
Brennos is going to his rage continues because it's
Yep.
the moment of clarity is done. He's going to fly up, try to cut a piece of beard off.
You fly up through the neck of the skeleton. You're kind of behind the beard.
I'm assuming he's not cutting it gingerly. He's assuming it's going to take a hell of a whack.
What are you using to cut the god's beard?
I'm using the platinum blade to try to cut the god's beard.
Which is equivalent to what plus of
Is
magic
the
weapon?
god considered undead?
No.
Okay, so then it's a +6 weapon.
Which means you get through epic DR.
Yes.
All right. You have the implement required to shave a god. A dead one at that. You take off a clump of hair.
Okay.
Like you just pull the
Yep.
clank of this wiry, really thick beard, and you chop it off.
Okay.
There's a growl from the dragon within the silver blade.
Okay. It's important. I'm just going to. I'm writing down bit of god beard.
Okay. These things
and,
are.
and I've got one action left because I got a free attack out of that. And I'm going to start flying back.
All right. Does Sunny have another one of those sunbeams?
Sunny has mythic points, which can
Okay.
turn into anything he wants, which in this case is sunbeams.
Burn a mythic point. Sunny blasts the hell out of these two shadow dwarf things.
Do you have what you're wanting? Because it's time to go.
And Cog, you are able to beat up the last shadow that has 4 hit points left.
That felt pretty good.
Yep, pretty sure.
Welcome to the disco. Lights everywhere. Subtle as a heart attack.
Yeah, you feel you've made a lot of noise and a lot of light show in this place. It was pretty quiet when you got here.
Yeah.
There is, in the god's navel, or the area where his navel is, there's the weird pool. You do see that stone has been built around it, so it's actually a pool that you can descend into. And there is a creature standing there that Sunny recognizes that is just watching you.
Ooh.
It is not shadowy, but does look like it is corporeal. And where is the token? I swear I put it down somewhere. Map so big, lots of starry points.
Yeah, all these maps are really hard to find things. Oh, hey, how you doing, lady? You should be happy about the ushering of the ending of the Shadow People.
Okay, she's about medium-sized. A beautiful woman clad in a gown of spider silks, leaning on a staff that is topped with a giant spider. She's got a strange helmet that seemingly blocks her sight. She apparently was just watching you guys and what you were doing.
Ooh.
She's standing on the stone it's the same kind of stone that spills through the other side, and this might allow her, well, she could just step through the portal too.
Yeah.
Curious that she's actually out of the stone. You didn't know she could do that.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
You traverse where death resides.
I needed to see the face of one of the gods I worship. I had the opportunity. He's not dead yet. Not all is lost.
You will need his name to gain power.
Do you know his name?
Why should I share it with you? You seek to close this gate.
Only temporarily. And I send many a souls through.
I do have his name.
What do you want for it?
A favor.
Done.
Then know his name is Magrim. A minor god who first taught dwarves how to commune with their gods. A disciple of Morden, one of his flesh and of his loin.
Shouldn't you have asked what the favor was first? Quiet you.
Use his hair as a symbol, and you may borrow from him what little power remains in the multiverse in his name. For he shed his deity, Tim. He shed his godhood in order to help us usher the souls of dwarves to their afterlife.
It was intentional sacrifice then.
Perhaps, or perhaps a need for legacy.
Egos can run hot.
And they ran cold. Irony know that undead tried to hide here.
They besmirch his name.
And you have been tested, and you succeeded. Go back to the mortal realm where you belong. Toil in their name.
Every day. When do you think I'm the favor thing on the other side? Brennos just wave the Okay,
Barnabus isn't gonna like you giving away favors.
Barnabus is like to give away favors. Barnabus can stick it where the sun don't shine.
All right.
Okay.
The psychopomp noticed she doesn't turn her back on Sunny. You realize that she was just...
Sunny was the wrong person to talk to the psychopath.
Yeah, there's some hostility, Cog. You realize at first you thought it was Brennos, but Brennos flew forward a little bit, like victorious with this piece of beard hair that has begun to, after the psychopomp waved at it, turn into a braid.
Okay.
Beard braid of Morden's dead son, Magrim.
A tiny bit of metal from the god's rusty armor, like stuff that may have fallen off or has already been ransacked for all it's worth, appear around the braid. So you've got like 3 beard rings made from like the links of his chainmail.
Okay.
Brennos looks
Oh yeah, Cog, you realize that she is facing not Brennos, not you, but Sunny as if he was an enemy. Like not turning
What the hell did you do now?
not turning her back on Sunny.
I didn't do anything, and Barnabas isn't helping.
You can add to your deity list Magrim. Magrim, his areas of concern, and I'll send you the thing later so you can write it down, is death, fate, and the underworld.
Nice.
Magrim is a lawful neutral deity. His domains are law, earth, repose, rune, ancestors, inevitable, souls, and wards.
Law, earth, repose,
Rune. And the subdomains are ancestors, inevitable, souls, and wards. His favorite weapon is Warhammer.
Cool. Oh, it is inevitable. That is so
Perfect a craft or trade, carve runes, destroy undead, aid others to complete unfinished tasks are the edicts of Magrim. And yes, Fox, I'm taking Pathfinder deities and sprinkling them into the campaign world.
I would. He's a good enough Lendis for me. Lendis me a dwarf.
Yeah,
That's
under the
awesome.
Pathfinder, Torag is basically the Morden of the Pathfinder faith, and this is the younger brother of Torag. In this case, it's a son of Morden.
Yeah. Because the normal dwarvish pantheons, like, it's no wonder that they have a problem with like undeath and stuff. It's because they don't have a they don't have a death guy. It's like when you're alive, it's great. When you die, we stick you in a box. Stick you in a stone.
Which means that I guess Torag is the son of Morden.
Yep.
Morden.
Yes.
Yeah, Morden's just been around forever. I don't know why they had to recreate
The wheel.
Right.
What happens if we use triangles? Triangles everywhere. That's so cool. It's also good to have like some of those Ukir domains without necessarily having the evil tendency.
All right, so I'm assuming you go back.
Yes, we go back.
All right, the nameless psychopomp lets you go, but you can tell that if Sunny let his guard down, this is a place where Sunny shouldn't take a nap.
Nope, not near the pool. Not on this side of the pool for sure.
All right, you leave the body of Magrim behind and returneth to Volcanica, which is on the prime material, and you are now back in Mountainroot Temple. The group of you eventually.
We walked through the portal with a few more spells running than we went in.
Yeah. Goldmaul takes the scroll from Zerth Zalus Exalian, and he casts the dimensional anchor, or the dimensional lock, in this chamber. You see the stone fingers begin to close, almost like they sensed the casting of that spell, and
Ooh.
the way is shut to the belly of Magrim. One loose end tied, and on the downtime sheet I'm going to actually create a column for this. It's going to be Astral Portal.
Grim's belly hole. His name is McGrim.
And so, locked. For the next 3 weeks, it is locked.
Can't get surprised from that way for the next 3 weeks. Which will be the surprise. Status quo was challenged.
Alright, so returning to this week block, it includes the attacks and the aftermath. Is there anything else that's immediate concern?
Is there a follow-up attack or army or anything in the north? At Boldrin's Watch. Like, was that synchronized with anything, as in terms of taking out that major defense? It's just, they blew it up and went, hee hee hee.
Nope.
Troll face.
It was... you... Brennos and others suspect that Brennos' actions...
Accelerated
plans that were in place, that were waiting for a different time. Winter is not a time of war. To move troops through through the snowy valleys and mountains would be very difficult, if not impossible. Troops are recalled from not quite Boldrin's Watch. The ones that survived are used to help with the cleanup, but troops are recalled from places like Brindle and other small towns. Apparently, through confusing orders, a lot of the troops were told to mobilize and guard and patrol in areas that were not Overlook. This is beginning to change as they're recalled and placed under the authority of the Grand Inquisition of the Five-Faced God in the name of the Imperium and the Five-Faced God. All hail the Undying Emperor.
I think Quintessa and Thogrim wield whatever power they have to enforce a check for doppelgangers and
Yes,
in that region.
It doesn't take much. The Grand Inquisitor, from the center out, begins to himself gather like-minded allies, which include Brennos and Quintessa, as well as Sunny, who's been named the Druid Inquisitor, perhaps temporary, but
Inquisitor.
The three of them end up helping ascertain which priests and of which religions are okay. Lavinia actually was found very soon to slightly take a change of heart, where she may have been sort of a stay-at-home priest. She's now become much more, how shall we say, militant and aggressive, knowing that there might be enemies that are targeting her church. And in the coming days and weeks, she will actually join the ranks of the Inquisition.
Ooh.
Perhaps retraining as an Inquisitor.
Ooh.
Barnabus ends up meeting with a bunch of robed figures that have traveled from Foundry to Brindle and to Overlook to help him prepare for Amadeus's trial. So we will do a meeting of what we call the Darbians, which are a group of loyal followers of of Barnabus.
I suspect the turnover rate of a Darbian is somewhat high. I don't know. Part of me is like, lots of Darbians end up being like
they're the Darbians. Barnabas's fellows. They're a bunch of scholars. I'm just showing it on stream.
Okay, yeah.
Rabble. A bunch of robed scholars that help him with his lawyering and his researches into arcana. A bard troop with some skills to help him out. There are a few things like Widget with the bug.
Mm-hmm.
There are the eye and the head.
Mm-hmm.
Sunny also has identified two places where the known enemies who had attacked the city as well as you are hiding. Some of the bugs, including the Casmi demons, have
a sewer home,
a sewer lair, if you will, and then there is a tower that seems to be surrounded by a lot of smoke. That after talking with various people in your party and your geographer, he tells you that that's the smoking tower in a village called Talar, which is actually nearby, like it's part of Elsir Vale. Oh, it's a smoking village. There's some sort of monument there that just billows smoke. Might be attached to one of the elemental planes. Might make sense that that's where the Azers came from. If the Azers came from there, though, that would mean there's a portal. Fucking portals everywhere.
It is Volcanica. It is the most holy of places.
Holy like Gnomish cheese?